Hello, Debbie.
Summer night, a shot of love and a spark of love to breathe. Stars align and the month times night burn like a dried out leaf. Are we leaving on the next train, baby? I do believe. Come on, let's ride this train. Come on, let's ride this train. Nine to five, I don't hear it in my song. I'm gonna pull my weight, don't get me wrong. A brand new start and a whole new part. They are big old shoes to fill. I'll be there on that platform, babe. You know I will. Come on, let's ride this train. Come on, let's ride this train. Smash, so you live to be a million years. All hearts are lost by default in the time of a single beat. We're leaving on the next train, babe. So take your seat. All right.
All right, good evening, everybody. It is October 25th already. The month is almost over. My goodness. And Sparky is in the house. He got here early. That is amazing. Good to see you here, Sparky. All right. So we got a lot to talk about today. We got to talk about train shows. We didn't go to a train show this past weekend, although we wanted to. Wasn't feeling good. Debbie wasn't feeling good, so we didn't go. It was in Pinellas Park, so we'll wait. There's more to come, but what else have we got going? So we're going to talk about the train shows today, and I got a box in the mail, so I got to open that thing up, and then we're going to talk about some relay modules, some like this right here. That thingy right there, and more like that. And we're going to talk about how to hook up your turnout, the frog on your turnout, with a relay module, okay, for a single one right there, because you only got one frog. So we're talking about frogs today. So let's start this thing off right and hit this thing right here. Hit that like button. All right, there's 41 people in here and only 22 likes. So not everybody's hit that like button already. So Lynn McCurdy says, I was in a train show and left this morning in a cyclone. That's a hell of a way to leave. Are you like that what's that thing called? My train of thought has left the station. There you go. I'm thinking about Dirt Devil. I got a vacuum cleaner on my mind. Tasmanian Devil. There you go. In a cyclone. Okay. It's Heath. Is Heath here? No wonder I can't think. Okay. All right. So tornado, better than frog heads. Okay. So I want to say hello to everybody. Sean McGee, how you doing? Joseph Hans. Heath is here. Norman Rowe, Jim Tedesco. Rob, why are you naked? Again. Wig Wag Workshop. Caboose 121, Midsummer Railways N Scale. How you doing, Greg? All right. Otter Creek and Rio Grande. All right. Who else is in here? I know there is more people. Dragon Lovers 68. Derek Alexander. Skullkill River Valley. All right. Thomas Grassy. He said he was working on the frogs now, too. All right. And the Nightbot is in here, too. Okay, who else do I see here? Elmar, good to see you here. Southern 207 Hobbies, good to see you here. Glad you can make it in again. All right, so let me see if I see anybody here. Rail Fan Loy, all right. John Train, BFGR, and I don't see John 2618 in this list right here, but I know he was in here, and I see we got a member. I got to go down to the bottom of the list and see who this member is. Southern 207, welcome to the train crew. Now, can I put this thing up here? All right. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like I could put that up there. All right. But anyway, thank you. Southern 207 Hobbies, welcome to the train show. Train crew. And where's my thingy for that? Okay, member. No, not that one. Okay, super dad. Oh my goodness, did I miss it? Oh, that's not the right one. Oh boy. I'm going to have to find it down here because I took it off of the button. Thanks. Train show, epidemic, members. Okay, is that one it? No, that's not it. Oh my goodness, new member. Okay, right here. It's right in front of me. All right, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Everybody, welcome him to the train show. All right, where is Tampa? It's right up there. It's a little bit north of here. Okay. Greetings from Robert Amos. How you doing? All right, good to see you. Greetings from Tampa. There you go. Okay. Now, let me see. I was in here saying hello to everybody. Let me see if I could see anybody else in here. I think I left off with John Train, BFGR. Dave Wasser, how you doing? Who else? Otter Creek and Rio Grande. I think I said hello to you. Okay, and Debbie's not in here anymore. She popped in and I could hear she's talking to her sister right now. She couldn't resist. Thomas Grassi, how you doing? Jim Tedesco, Ron Moen. All right. Dave, BNSF N-Scale, Derek Alexander. Okay, anybody else? Craig, stuck in the truck, Rexon. Where are you stuck now? And I see Darren Logue. How you doing, Darren? Okay. Hillbilly Railroad. Good to see you here. We took a little bacon and we took a little beans. Okay. All right. Okay. I think I got everybody. If I didn't get you, let me see. I think I got everybody in here. If I didn't, let me know and I'll say hello. Okay, Dark Man Productions, how you doing? Good to see you. Okay, I think I hit everybody. If I haven't, let me know about it. Yeah, he says you need to look around. There you go. All right, Darkman Production, you need to look around more. Okay. All right, so, oh yeah, how can I forget? Skipped again. I don't know, your name doesn't show up on here. I don't know what's wrong with it. Yeah, there you go. How you doing, Rick? I mean, and Joel, I see Crazy Joe, how you doing? Glad you can make it in here. All right, so, I was watching a Sidetrack Sunday. Stephen Rowe, how you doing? I was watching Sidetrack Sunday and got sidetracked. But I was eating the Doritos and I finished off the bag and I didn't know that was the last bag I had. I went in the pantry about 10 after 7. I said, oh no more Doritos. I got to end the stream. I can't take this. Oh, no. Okay, so no Doritos, but I'm going to have to buy some more Doritos. So forgive me for that. But anyway, let me get to the unboxing. Hey, John Benicki. I got this box up here. It was supposed to come Saturday, but it came on Friday. The mailman surprised me. He just dropped this thing off at the front door. And I didn't even know he was coming. So here it is, right here. It says, Antiques by USJ. Hardesty. in Orlando, Florida. I don't know who the hell this is from. There you go, right there. Please handle fragile, handle with care. Okay. Now, let me see. I already opened it up, but I didn't open up the inner box. So, what is in this thing? Oh, my goodness. Would you look at that? It looks like a rail car. Can you Uber some with Doritos? Well, glad you pay you Tuesday for a Doritos today. There you go. All right, so it says fragile on that side too. Oh, it says something over here. Warning: this product can expose you to. Oh my goodness! Would you read? I thought they only put this on in California. Okay, so this is from Orlando. This product can expose you to chemicals, including lead, which are known to the state of California to cause cancer and birth defects or other reproductive harm. For more information, go to www.p65warnings.ca.gov. So this came from Orlando and came, just about an hour and a half. And so why are they putting California warnings on here? Okay. So, this ought to be a rant right here. Select the right tool for the job. Keep out of reach of children. This product is not shock-proof. When working on electrical equipment or wiring, make sure the power source is disconnected before starting. Holy crap! Is this thing electrified? Okay. Oh, my goodness. So it's a life. Here's the back of it. And it says HO scale boxcar. Hey, look at that. Doritos. Okay, so let's see what this thing looks like. Oh, my goodness. And I got to put something in the cube up there. Oh, my goodness. Would you look at that? It's a Doritos boxcar. All right, let's look at the other side. It's a Doritos boxcar on that side too. Thank goodness I got a Doritos boxcar because I don't have a bag of Doritos to put up here. So I'll just put it right here on the rail. And this came from Heath. So thank you very much, Heath. I really appreciate it. This makes up for all the aggravation that you gave me. And give everybody else because you mess everything up. Okay, so Dorito boxcar. So I don't have any Doritos tonight. Okay, so I'm going to put this up here. Boom. Tom Grassi said, I have Atlas turnouts, was trying to solder a wire on the frog eyelets and found out that would not work. I need part number 9200001 screws and 9200002, which is a bus bar, nowhere to be found. Well, I think I got some Atlas over here, and I don't think I got to move this. That's Pico. Okay, those ones don't have the wires. But I know I did the Atlas. I know they got the little eyelet on there, and you can do it. Just find a small machine screw and nut. I think maybe number 256 will go in that eyelet. And just put your wire on there. So you don't need all that 9200001 and 9200002. Just get yourself a 256 machine screw and a nut, or he says, what aggravation. Would you believe that? Huh? Where is that? Huh? He aggravates everybody. He messes everything up. So that's the kind of aggravations. So we'll put this thing right up here. Miller Lite. I usually see them at train shows with the horn hook couplers on her. And I think on my Atlas Turnout, I have soldered them on there, but you could use a 256 machine screw, or if you do like backyard mechanics do, they'll put a they'll put a sheet metal screw in something and make their own threads. So you could do that also. So that aggravates the hell out of me when I seen that. Okay, mad at you again. Like, I like Doritos. There you go. Yeah, Southern says, look at the N scale, buy, sell, and train. Okay, I found a 92001. It is the bus bar I just ordered, and 80,000 tap and drill set from Walthers. Get some brass bars and make my own 9200002. Or you could just forget about that and use the machine screw and screw it in there with a nut. Get Pepsi and popsicle. There you go. No Miller Lite. All right. All right. Like them enough to stash them in the train shed somewhere. Okay. Since anybody out there that knows where I can get the Miller Lite, I always did that. Okay. And no buffering tonight. So far, so good. So let's keep our fingers crossed and our toes crossed too. So anyway, I want to thank everybody. And let me put this up there because Sparky said he has to go to bed at 8:15. He's already past his bedtime, so here you go. Don't forget to show your support and smash that join button. Enjoy members only videos and get your name in the credits. You know, I was just looking for another song here, and I wanted to see if I could find it in the list. Okay. I know I had it in here somewhere, but maybe I got rid of it. I hope I didn't. I guess I don't see. You know what? It's probably in somewhere else. So I'm going to have to get it. I'm going to have to look it up and find it before we get to the end. Wednesday night, Sean. Invite your friends. Crazy Joe says the parrots like it loud. There you go. Good to hear that. I think they make that. I'm not sure. I haven't seen it, but I've been looking out there and I haven't seen it yet. But when I do, I'm going to jump on it. There you go. All right. Is that the Miller Lite or the Hams? And Rick said, glad to see you made it home okay. All right. So anyway, we're going to do, what do we have right now? We got the train show thingy coming up. All right, there you go. All that stuff over there. Lynn McCurdy just came back. He just packed up everything and ended up in a cyclone. So here are the train shows here in Florida. There was one in Pinellas Park this weekend, but we did not go. We're going to reserve our traveling to maybe one of these other ones. We got Ocala in Florida, Ocala, Florida, November 6th. Not sure if we're going to go to that one. That's about an hour and a half to 2 hours away. That's a small one. It's on the. It's put out by the Colorado Railroad Club, or I'm not sure, but I got their thing coming up. But it's at the Lions Club, and Boca Raton, Florida, November 20 and 21. That's always a good one. We've been to that one a couple of times. Melbourne, December 4th. We've been to that one. That was a nice one. Pensacola. What is in Pensacola, Florida? December 4th and 5th. Pensacola? Oh my goodness, that's too far. That's way up in the Panhandle. Okay. And there's Pinellas Park, December 11th. That's Suncoast Model Railroad Club. That is Robert Sacco's Club. And the Villages, December 12th through the 15th. This one has no vendors. This is the Christmas Spectacular, where all they have is train layouts and all them old people dressed up as Santa Claus and Santa Claus helpers and reindeers and all that other good stuff. Having a good times. Okay. Lynn McCurdy says, no shows to report, nothing for the rest of the year, and nothing for sure for next year yet. Oh my goodness. We got all kind of stuff here in Florida, but they are all far away, and we might hit somebody. We might hit somebody. We might hit one of them. Reggie Stroud said, there's a nice train store in Ocala. I've stopped in several times. Yes, there is. Bill's or Bob's or whatever it is. I've been, last time we was there, we stopped in there. There was another one too. I don't think they're there anymore. And I got a nice little screwdriver set from them. Let me see. Is it over here now? You know, I just had it. Oh, here we go. Now, I went there a couple of years ago, but let me put this up for right now. And Let me show you what this is. Trains of Akala. And I don't think they're there anymore because the last time I was up that way, I haven't seen them. But when I stopped there, I bought a deal. Well, it's a pen on one side like that. I bought an abandoned mine and a screwdriver on the other side. It's a reversible. There's Phillips and a common on it. So that was pretty cool. But I had it on my other layout. And it was nice, but I don't think they're there anymore. But I had something in the queue that I wanted to put it. Oh, no, that wasn't it. Removed from queue. Okay, so anyway, Scott Eric Catalano, how you doing? Good to see you here. All right, so Ken Amos Jr., Bino 51. Glad you can make it in. And Steeler fan 820 Frank. All right. All right. Did anybody else sneak in here? Okay. Anyway, here we go. Here's the Akala Model Railroaders Historic Preservation Society. This is the show that is in Ocala. We might take a drive up there. I mean, I think Chasgo said he was up there last year, and he said it wasn't too bad. So we might hit that in, let me see, it's not this weekend, but the next weekend, November 5th. All right, so and Southern Florida Railroad Museum Swap Meet and Flea Market. This is in Palmetto Park in Boca Raton, Florida. They have a nice place there. They got a couple of layouts inside the depot or the train station. It's like a little museum, and they got a big HO one, and they just started the past couple of times. The first time we went there, the guy was just getting started on the N scale. And a year later when we went, he had almost finished, but not quite. It looked good. And they were working on a couple of dioramas there, and I think they were going to start on another N-scale layout. But they got a lot of good stuff there. And Schultz Space Coast Trains in Melbourne, Florida, not to be confused with Australia. So, nice train show there. And they got a nice hobby shop that I hope that I will get to go see one of these days, because I missed it the last time. We went past it on our way to a thrift store. Debbie said she wanted to go to the thrift store, and we went around the corner, and she said, oh, yeah, there's a hobby shop over there. We'll stop there afterwards. And then when we got out of the thrift store, she said she got out the Google Maps and said, oh, here, let's go up to this one here. And I forgot all about the hobby shop because we hit a bunch of them. Not hobby shops, but thrift stores. Rail Fest 2021 in Pensacola, up in the Panhandle. All right, that's too far for us. Train show and open house Saturday, December 11th, Suncoast Model Railroad Club. I hope to get to that one. I've been wanting to go see Robert Sacco for a while, and go up to see his club, and go to that go up to the train show too. And last but not least, the Villages Christmas Train Show. That's the one where they all if you ever been to the Villages, I mean, there's a lot of rich people there, and they go all out. Where they have it is like a big old southern mansion, and different rooms in there, and they have like HO in one room, S in another one, N and Z in another one. You know, they just have it all spread out. And they got Santa Claus there, and they got, you know, people singing Christmas carols, la, 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 and all that good stuff. Yeah, there you go, Rick. You'd fit right in. Okay, yeah. Yeah, just come as you are. Yeah, there you go. All right. So, anyway, those are the train shows in the Florida area. And let me see, did anybody else say any? Frank, you're sleeping today. I know you had all those Greenberg train shows. You listed them last week, so I don't think we'll do without that this week, because we know where all they are. We know where all of them are, don't we? Okay. All right, so 5840. Let's do this thing again over here. If you haven't done so already, hit that like button, because there's 21 people in here that hasn't hit it yet. All right. Okay, Frank says what is he doing? Changing out couplers and wheel sets. I got to do that one of these days, because I got a lot of kits. I bought a couple of them, and they got the plastic wheels, and I got a package of wheel sets. I'm going to have to buy more of them, and holy crap. Is this Comcast? My goodness. Hello?
Hello, this is Console from Comcast.
Comcast?
Yeah, from Comcast.
I've been wanting to talk to you people. You know that?
No, sir, you'll have to wait. I think I have just noticed a spike in your internet use, and we are detecting illegal activities.
Illegal act. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'll let you look at this thing right here. I don't know if you could see it, but I'll show this to everybody that I have here. Just as soon as you called, this little thing came up with a warning: the stream current bit rate is lower than the recommended bit rate. I've been having this problem all the time. You people suck. You know that?
Well, no, sir, we don't suck. We don't suck.
You suck. Yes, you do suck.
No, sir.
Yeah.
What you are doing on the internet right now is not the right. It is illegal activity.
So why does this Indian have a Canadian accent?
Well, I'm from India. Think I'm Canadian, but I'm trying to talk to you, and you're close to Mexico.
Mexico? Florida ain't close to Mexico. It's close to Cuba.
Well,
you need to get your atlas out.
I don't have, sir. It is illegal activity you are doing on the internet right now.
It's illegal activity. It's not illegal activity. It's perfectly fine.
No, it is not fine. You are not allowed to talk to people about model trains. I can't keep this one going anymore.
That's a bad accent.
It was a bad accent, wasn't it? You have a great show, sir, and I'll talk to you in a bit.
Okay. Bye-bye. All right. Comcast sucks, and it's buffering right now. It says, warning, the stream's current bit rate is down. Yeah, there you go. Tell him to connect you into the office in India. There you go. All right. But let me do this right here. As long as it's back in excellent condition. So before we get to what I was going to do with the other stuff, we got to have the rant. Did somebody say rant? Oh my goodness. Oh boy. So anyway, hey, Missile Hunter. Okay. I got to figure out, how to pronounce these names here. How you doing? Okay. So anyway, we're going to have a rant, and I seen somebody else stop in. Robert Darby. Yeah. Oh, you figured it out. It was Sparky. Okay. All right. So, okay. Barry Hessler. You like that, huh? I had you fooled in the beginning, huh? All right. So, anyway, Comcast is the subject of my rant again. Yeah, Comcast is in his chat room, Heath, and has throttled your speed. Oh, there you go. That's what it is. Okay, I got an email from Comcast saying that they were increasing the speed. All you have to do is restart your gateway and you'll have faster speeds. So, yeah, you have to go on the Comcast app, on the phone, and restart it that way, which is, you could do that. Hey, Chasco, how you doing? Yeah, you could time out Sparky. All right, there. Let me put this up here. Yeah, you could time him out. But they said that they were going to increase my speed. So, I rebooted the router, which is right up there, from the app, and I checked it. And I looked down further in the email, and it says, well, we're going to increase your download speeds so you could stream better in the evening. So you could watch. When they say stream, they're talking about watching videos and stuff like that. When I say stream, that's not what I'm talking about. I need upload speed, and the upload speed hasn't gotten any better, and it still drops down in the evening, which is terrible. So I got to call them again. I've been on the phone with them every week. And did I tell you that they were supposed to give me $100 refund? They gave me the refund, and before the next bill came, they charged me $100 service fee, a one-time service fee, so they wouldn't have to give me the $100 refund. And when I talked to them, they couldn't tell me why. Something about, automatic payment, which I already do. And so Comcast sucks. So that's my rant for today. So I got that off my chest. Yeah, Sparky's making the rounds to call all the live streamers. Better than a photo bomb for sure. There you go. All right. Oh, I got ants over here. Okay. Comcast are all liars. Yes, they are. A bunch of liars. Sounds like BS to me. Yeah, there you go. All right. But anyway, he got 500 megabytes up. Well, I used to have good upload speed when I was in Naples, but when I moved here, it just sucks. So I'm just waiting. I always want to call it Stargate, but it's Starlink. I'm waiting on Starlink. I'm turning off my phone now. Okay. Dorito crumbs. Yeah. I might have to go after the crumbs that are on the floor over here because that's all I got. Yeah, the ants are looking for Doritos too. Yeah, well, the Doritos are all on the floor and they're up here on my desk. So I don't know what they're looking for. Skynet, there you go. All right, look out for Skynet. Yeah, but I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting on a Starlink. They said that they would be ready mid to late 2021. Well, we're already past mid, so we're getting into the late because it's all, it's there's only 30 days, has September every day. There's 6 more days in October. I got to say that little saying just to figure out how many days are in October. There's 6 more days in October. So 30 days has September, November. So there's 61, 67 days left in the year. Oh, we're 2 months away from Christmas. Would you believe that? 2 months away. It's October 25th. So where did the Doritos car go? Maybe the Atlas took that. Oh, did I move it? Oh, I moved it behind Curtis. When I was looking for the turnout, I moved it out of the way. Yeah, the Atlas turnout got me distracted. So there's the Doritos boxcar right there. Okay, well, time flies by. Yes, it does. 2021 is almost over. May 2020, May 2022, Strasbourg 2022. There you go, Strasbourg. I remember Roadrunner Internet. Yeah, my goodness, we had Roadrunner. We had what was the other one? Errol's. What was the other one? What? So what time you going to have a Dorito plant on your layout? I'm gonna have to find a Dorito plant and take some photos of it. So I could put one on there. So I could have my little people make some mini Doritos for me. There you go. Have you ever made a useless box with Arduinos? A useless box, is that the one where it turns the flips the switch and the switch comes back on or whatever? Hey, Jeff's Trains, how you doing? Is that what you're talking about? I think that's a useless box. Netscape, there you go. AOL CDs, there you go. Juno, and somebody still has Juno for their email. Yes, okay, yeah, the useless box. No, I haven't made one. I try to do something productive. Oh, yeah, but that's like 2,000 miles from me. That's a little far. Take some pictures. Okay, there's a Gatorade plant up in Kissimmee. Put those ants to work. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah. Gary Shanks, how you doing? Glad you can make it here tonight. All right. Everything Tom's Trains and Things builds is a useless box. And you wonder why I say you aggravate me, huh? CompuServe, there you go. All right. I miss Lotus Notes email. I miss Lotus 123. That was the first, what was it, spreadsheet that I had. Lotus 123. All right. Hey, Roy Eltham. You're not late. It's okay. We're just early. Okay. Frito-Lay manufacturing facility in Casa Grande, Arizona, mainly produces potato, corn, and tortilla. So where do they make the Doritos? Is that only in Canada? Is that a Canadian thing? Oh. Novell Netwear Network. That's almost as hard to say as Wigwag Workshop. Oh my goodness. Where do you come up with all these names? Yeah, Lotus 123 and Word Perfect. WYSIWYG. I remember when that was the best thing in the world when they came out with WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get. Before the Lotus 123 and Word Perfect, the first program that I had, and I had to get it. So, there was two programs. It was Form Tool, because I used it for my big business to make invoices. Was Form Tool and Q&A. Q&A had, it was a flat-based database, flat file database, which was a fancy word for a spreadsheet, and a word processor. But that was back in 1988. I don't know if did VisiCalc come out. Yeah, VisiCalc was already out, so there was already Lotus 123 right after that. Speaking of Doritos, I had a bag today that I bought on my lunchtime, and then my coworker snagged the bag. Oh no, a Dorito snagger. Oh no. I used to install Novell networks back in the early 90s. I remember those things. Oh my goodness. I really hope the co-workers were cute. All right. Okay, Weird Al, white and nerdy lyric is your chip a Dorito. Okay, all right. I can't say that. That's too tongue twisty. If it worked the first time, it would not need to jump through all those hoops. I will not give up. Uh-oh, what is he talking about? Is he talking about his build? Huh? 2 cans in a string. There you go. I remember doing that. And then dial up. That sounded like a fax machine. All right. Now, me too. I was certified Novell engineer. There you go. All right. Yeah, there you go. Dedicated dial-up. ISDN may be better than what Tom has now. I mean, this is really bad here. I mean, I'm lucky. I mean, it's sitting at $11.99 right now, but it just keeps on dropping down all the time. It just sucks. Okay, so now we got 53 likes. So don't forget to hit that like button. Never give up. Hey, Bernard C. says, never give up, Heath. There you go. Okay, he is trying to add another camera, but there is an issue with the camera software on the computer. So if you have to have camera software for the computer, then you got the wrong camera. Is it a Canon? Is it one of those Canon cameras? Oh, my goodness. All right. There you go. That's what you do. If you can't fix it, I'll throw more money at the issue. I am a certified and really nice model choo-choo engineer. There you go, Rob. Oh, there you go. Heath has more cameras than Guardian Home Security and doesn't know what to do with them. There you go. I'm just certifiable. And if you look at my logo, or if you look at my, let me see, where's my, let me pull this thing up here. Where can I put this up here? If you look on my banner, the tender on the loco over there says certifiably loco. So there you go. I've been certifiably loco for a long time. There you go. Okay. Thomas Grassy Bio. All right. It's a GoPro 9. I was trying to see if I could get it to work because Jason the Freak could not get his to work. Well, if he can't get his to work, probably yours won't work either. Weldon. Hey, Weldon, how you doing? Good to see you dropping by. Was a CNE and M. Oh, my God. All those letters. MCSE. Then Novell went away and MS came out with the 710. Oh, geez. That's a mouthful right there. Win 710, yeah. Anthony Dodge got his working. Okay, the image connected. Okay, the image connected to USB on the Hero 9 looks better than my Hero 5 using HDMI out. Have you tried to shut it off and restart it? That's always a good thing. Reconnect the HDMI cable or the USB cable. Looks like an update might have solved it. Okay, so anyway, what are we going to do right now? Okay, I'm getting sidetracked here with all this stuff, and that's the wrong thing. I want this thing up here, right here. Okay, so we're going to talk about this right up here. Relay modules. I'm trying to grab that thing, and I can't get it off of there. Let me wipe it off, okay? Okay, so unplug everything and take it back to the store. There you go. That's the best thing to do. All right, let's put this up there. Unplug everything and take it back to the store. Okay, I have turned it off and back on enough times to insert joke here. Oh, there you go. You've turned it on and off already. Okay, good deal. Brad Mariner, how you doing? Good to see you. Glad you can make it here. There we go. Got that hello up there. Okay. He told Rob, I tried that last week. Not very helpful. What did Rob say? He had to call Canadian branch and ask for support. There you go. But yeah, maybe he could try. Okay. Wahoo, Arduino time. All right, there we go. Anyway, we're going to talk about those relay modules. I did a video that came out yesterday. And I have seen a lot of tubers have problems with the 9. Oh, it must be that number 9 anyway. But anyway, I got a bunch of these over here. And one that I don't have a photo of that I'll bring up here and that I use is a DFRobot relay module. It has a Grove connector on it with a cable, and it works pretty good. And you can get that at DFRobot, and they're not too expensive. I get a lot of stuff from DFRobot, and I have a link in the description. And Sparky says, right when we get down to the meat and potato, Sparky says, time for me to head out, but Tom, being mean to Comcast people will not get you faster service. You should have been nice to that guy. There you go. Comcast sucks. All right. See ya, Sparky. Take care. Get some rest. You're going to need it. Okay, you need to chase those sparks tomorrow. All right. So anyway, let me put these up here. This is the 2 relay module, and you can see it's got 2 relays on there and some circuitry on there. So down on the bottom are where all the pins are. So let me get another picture, and that is a closer picture of there. And a lot of people don't realize it, but there is a jumper right there. You see between JD-VCC and VCC. When that jumper is in place, those little square doohickeys right there, which are optocouplers, they isolate your Arduino from the coil on your relay. Well, you have to take that jumper off of there and put external power on the JD-VCC pin. Now, when you only have a one relay module, it doesn't have that. It just has the VCC, it has the ground, and it has the input. It has the optocoupler in there, and there's no way of bypassing it, but that's what you want. You want to protect your Arduino from the coil. There it is on there. You can see there's two optocouplers on that one, and you can see the jumper in place. This one is the one that I used on the video that I did yesterday for the two turnouts. And you can see that I have the jumper off. It's only, I have it just set and resting on the VCC. And the JD-Vcc is where you put the external power supply to it. So the external power, whether it be 5 volts or 12 volts, depending on what your relays are, you put a 5-volt power supply or 12-volt power supply on it. And that powers the relay coils and protects your Arduino. And the pins, the bare pins that you see over there are for the signals, the 4 signals, VCC from the Arduino and the ground from the Arduino. Now some of them, like this one over here that has 8 of them, you can see next to the jumper there's another pin. There's a ground, so there's an extra ground on there that you could connect. But basically the same thing on these with multiple relays. You have to use the JD-Vcc with an external power supply. Cheerio! Craig, are you leaving? Thanks for stopping by. Hello, Stephanie Paul. Was the train late again? Oh my goodness. So this is the working side of the relays. And you can see there's a normally common, normally closed, a common, and a normally open on each one of the relays. That's the 4 relay module right there. And here's a close-up of the JD-Vcc where you put your external power. And the next slide here. Here is the same thing. This one has the jumper installed, but you can see this one has the extra ground pin on there. So you could put your ground on that one next to the jumper. Put the jumper on VCC, just let it rest on VCC, and put your external power on JD-Vcc. So you have your plus and your ground on either side, and the jumper resting in the center, so it's not being used. Next one. Okay, and this is the one, and you see it doesn't have a jumper on there, because usually if you only have one relay, it's not going to pull enough current. But from what I understand, you could probably go up to 3 relays without damaging anything. But if you're going to be running servos or anything else, I wouldn't recommend it. I'd just go ahead and use the power supply anyway. But on the one, it doesn't have that option because it doesn't pull that much current. Okay, and that's a close-up of it. You can see the optocoupler, that little square thing or rectangular thing over there. And you can see the top PC817C, that's the optocoupler. And the resistors. And you have 2 LEDs on there. One LED shows the power, and the other LED on the other side shows that when your relay is energized. Really nifty. They only do it on the one relay module. And here's what it looks like right there. Tells you what everything is. VCC, N2, N1, ground, VCC, JD-Vcc, power selector jumper, and all that other good stuff. Now let's go over to this one here. Here is the schematic for the 4 relay, and you can see up on top, I don't know how well you can see that, but you can see the VCC and JD-Vcc up in the very top. That is the jumper right there, and you take that off. You can see where if it's on, you're not being protected by the optocoupler. And last but not least, here is a alpha background one that you could put anything behind it, and it shows everything on there. Okay, so what the next thing I'm going to do is show you. What am I going to show you? I'm going to show you this thing over here. Okay, that thing right there. That is a little mock-up that I did. And the code on the right-hand side shows you the last 4 lines on there. I have a digital write relay 1 high. That means the relay is not energized, because these relays are energized on a low signal. So what I'm doing here is I'm leaving it unenergized for 5 seconds, then I'm energizing it for 5 seconds, and then going around in the loop. So let me plug this thing in and show you what happens with it. And let me highlight the place that I was talking about. And I got to get the right mouse because this is on my laptop and not on my regular computer. Oops, over here. This right here. This is the working part of it. So let me find a USB port and plug it in. Turn it over on the right side. Okay. All right. So we got power. And you can see the green light's on right now. And now it's energized and the red light is on. And it's going to pop back. It's de-energized. And that is energized. So what we're doing here, this is the same thing that you're going to do on a turnout. On this center pin right here is where you're going to have your frog. On the, let me see where it is on here. This is the normally closed right here. This one is going to the green LED, and this one over here that is normally open is going to the red LED. Now the reason that is the way I have it on my layout and the way I did it in the video, I have all the turnouts going straight, and so I have all the relays at high at the beginning of the sketch. And if I put the other sketch over here, let me put the other sketch in front of that one. Okay. And let me go down. And you can see when you press the button, or this is how it starts out. So it starts out where the relay is high and the closed LED is high. That means it's on. So when you push the button, it comes over here and does the opposite. The relay goes to low, and that means it's energized. And the thrown LED, LED1T, goes high. That means the red one. So that's what we're talking about. It is that easy. And we got that one back over there. So and you can see this little gizmo right here. My finger is almost off the thing. But this is a DFRobot, and it's a shield. And let me show you the rest of it. It comes in two pieces. Here's the other half. And then this sits on the other side of the Uno. So you have your pins that you could still put your pins in here. Or no, you still put your pins in here. I'm looking at the wrong thing. You can still put your pins in here. These are the 3 pins for your sensors. And over here are the screw terminals. And the same thing on the inputs. And it comes in 2 pieces. So it's not bad, and it's a pretty good deal. The only thing is you have to put your external power over here to operate these. Now there's a VCC over here, almost out of camera. Let me put it up here. One of these pins over here is the VCC, I think the second one. But you have to apply power to it. I applied it on right here from the Arduino. But that's all there is to it. To hook up your things, your relays. And now for the good stuff. All right. So I did a video because I didn't want to get hoarse before I finished this. So this is how to hook up your turnout. And I use this turnout right here. Then I got the Dorito boxcar on there. And so here we go. If you're going to be powering your frog, you're going to want to use a relay in here. And this is what I'm showing you right here. You have the frog and you have your 2 feeder wires. And you're going to hook up your frog to the common, which is the center terminal on the relay. Right there. Now you'll see, if you're going to have it in the straight position, this one is powered, and you want the frog to be powered the same way. So you want it on the normally closed contact, which is this one right here. If you're going on the diverging route, your point is powered with this rail right here, and so you want the normally open contact, which is this one right here. So it's that easy. You'll have a wire connected to the bottom of your frog, and that goes to the center. You take your feeder wires. You don't even have to connect them here. You could have your feeder wires, back up here or back over here, depending on what turnout you have. The Pico, you're going to have to power this end right here. This is a Pico turnout. If you have a Shinohara or an Atlas, this is powered all the way through. So this rail right here is powered just like this rail right here. The power transfers all the way through up here. The only thing that is isolated is the frog. On the Pico, it's isolated here, but this is common with the frog right here. So you're going to have to put insulators up at the end, and then put your feeders up here on that track and put your feeders up here on this track. But basically, that's all there is to it. The common, which is the center one, right there, goes on your frog. Your straight one, your straight track, you see right here, I moved it a little bit. When it's straight, you want that connected. So you're going to hook it up to the normally closed. Now on these type of relays here on the relay module, it energizes on a low signal. So you're going to have to start out your sketch with high so it stays de-energized. When it's de-energized, that's normally closed right there. When it's energized, it switches over and you're on the other side, and that's when you're going to want the normally open contact when you're on your diverging route. Boom. You're using this rail right here, and you want the frog to be the same polarity. You want it to be the same as this right here. Those two are the same, and that's going to be on your normally open contact. It's as easy as that. And if you're using, whether you're using 1, you're using 4, they're all the same. You can see all the way down, each one of the relays has a normally closed, a common, and a normally open. So it's a piece of cake. You just have to think it out. Do your turnouts one at a time with your relays, and then check it with a meter to make sure you have it correctly. I know there's a lot of people that make those mistakes and wire them backwards. Same thing goes on a tortoise machine. If you're using a tortoise, same thing as a relay. You have the same kind of contacts on as on this relay right here. On one side, you have a normally closed contact, and on the other side, it's normally open, depending on, well, actually, when your switch machine is in one position, one side of the contacts is normally closed, and the other side is normally open. You have two sets of contacts on there. So, say this side over here is normally closed. So when you go like this is going to be normally open, and just the opposite for the other side. Clear as mud. I hope that helps out tremendously. Well, there you go. All right. So anyway, it's the same. I've seen a couple of comments in here. Were you using the relay to power the frog? That's the idea of it. You use the center terminal on your frog, and just like I showed on there with the normally closed and the normally open, depending on which way it's turned. If it's going straight, put it on your normally closed. If you put your relay de-energized on startup, and then on the converging rail, use the normally open, so when your relay is energized, boom, you got power to your frog for the converging rail. Screw terminal shields are the way to go. And yes, I have this right here. I think I showed this before. This is a DFRobot for a Nano, and those are pretty good. That's what I'm going to be using on the layout. I got 5 of these, so I'll be using 5 of those. And I have the other kind that I showed in the video, where it has the pins on it. But this one right here, let me get this back over here. I may be using this one also, because this is pretty cool. This DFRobot one, and you could just use it one side, or you could use both sides. You could pull, put the other side over on the analog input pins and your power pins, because these Let me come back over here. These red ones right here are the power, and the blue ones are the analog input. This is for an Uno only, and this is made by DFRobot. I got a lot of stuff from DFRobot. I like their products. They're good quality products. I use their push buttons. They're cheap. These push buttons are $1.65, and they come with the Grove connector, you know, the long connector on it, long wire on it. And they work pretty good. It's got all the circuitry in it. It's got the pull-down resistor in it. And they even make ones with that light up, but that won't work for me because I use it to one click one way and one click the other way. And yes, so basically the same as a tortoise switch or cobot would do, Tom. Yes, it's the same exact thing. Both of them have two sets of contacts. So they do make shields, or they do make the relay modules. I'm not sure if they make them with the 1. I've seen them with the 2 and the 4, but they're double pole, double throw, so they have two sets of contacts on them. But there are a lot more. I think the 2 relay is $20, and the 4 relay is like $40. So it's a little bit more expensive for the double pole, double throw relays on it, but you get the double pole, double throw on there. How did you get the labels on top of the switches? Oh, like this. Uh-oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, it didn't come up. That's the other one that's on the number 4 overlay. Like this right here. Let me see. Let me pull this up. Just like that. Imagine that. Oh, common. Hey, I'm common. There you go. Oh, now I'm normally closed. Normally closed right here, normally open. Okay, there you go. That's how you get them on there. Oh my goodness, it's magic. All right. Okay. Robert Hillebrand, how you doing? I'm doing fine. Nice to see you here. Okay. I'm looking at the chat right now to see what I missed. Are you using 1 or 2 relays per turnout? I'm using 1. You only need 1. Like I showed in the video yesterday, I used this module right here with the 4 relays on there, but I only used 3 of them. I used 1 for the turnout, and then I have a crossover. So when you have a crossover, your frogs are different polarity, so you need 2 relays on the crossover. So you have 2 servos and 2 relays on the crossover. Uh-oh. Heath is having Dorito withdrawals? Oh, no. Oh, no. I read it wrong. Okay, I think Tom Strange the Thing is having Dorito with... Yes, I am. But I did get the Ritz crackers. Now, I think we used up the last of the cheese yesterday too, so I'm out of luck. It's just plain Ritz crackers by itself. Hey, Matthew Holyland, how you doing? I'm glad you made it. Good to see you here. Haven't seen you in a long time. Elmar said, Heath was just wondering if he jumped the frog. There you go. Okay. Night, Scott. Okay, Scott is saying good night. He has to go to bed. All right, where did I? Here it is. Thanks for stopping by, Scott. See you next time. What causes 4 flashing red lights on the PA42? It's clicking quite often also. What is a PA42? I'm not... What operating system is that? It's a Piper PA42 Cheyenne 3. All right. Okay. I don't know. What is a PA42? Or did you misspell that? Ritz and peanut. There you go. Yeah, I got a bunch of... I got Jif. Choosy Mother's Choose diffs. Oh, PM42. There you go. That's more like it. What causes 4 red lights on a PM42? Where's the red lights at? I'm not sure. It's been a while since I had my PM42 out. I don't even remember what the red lights are for. Okay. So I have the PM42 right here. Okay. Let me see if I could see what the lights are for. Okay, option button, LocoNet terminal, ID green, option LED. Sub-district status LED red. Okay, so that's the status, so I guess you have power on it. Okay. Let me see. Those are the status lights. Let me go down the thingy here. Let me see where we're at here. So you could see it also. Where are we at? There we go. All right. So you're talking about these LEDs right here. They say that those are the status lights. Those are the status lights for each one of the districts. So let's go back up to the... Well, it won't let me do it. Is this thing... Not very descriptive. Okay. Dwight Curley, I didn't forget you, did I? I hope he says hi to me since Tom forgot. Oh, man, Dwight, did I miss you? I said hello to you earlier. Wi-Fi board, there you go. Okay, so let's go back down here and see if we could find, okay, if it has anything on there about the LED indicators. Section 1, auto reversing, that's auto reversing. Troubleshooting. Short circuit is indicating when lights are turned on in locos or rolling stock. DCC, warning and repair. Well, it don't tell you. But I can't remember if they're all 4 of them are on. I think you got a short on all of them. Because I had it underneath my layout, and I haven't had it hooked up for over a year. But I remember the only time that they ever came on was when I had a short. So you probably got a short on them. I can't say for sure, but that's what I am thinking. That's what I remember, because that's the only time I remember seeing any red lights on my PM42. So I hope that helps. That's all. Okay. Okay, now on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hi, Dwight. How you doing? Good to see you here. Okay. It's fun to give the dog Ritz and peanut butter. They lick for hours. Sadie loves peanut butter. You know, if I'm eating peanut butter off a spoon, I'll give her what's left on it. And I've seen people, when they're giving dogs a bath, that they'll put a glob of peanut butter up on the wall, so the dog would keep on licking it while they're giving them the bath, so they wouldn't be jumping out. So that's a good idea. Okay, more troubleshooting. There you go. Yeah, you probably have a short, because that's the only time I can remember that those lights ever came on. I don't remember them coming on any other time other than that there was a short on there. Hey, gotta run, having Dorito attacks. There you go. And Stephanie saying, hello, Dwight. Hey, Dwight. There you go. All right. DWIGHT. There you go. Let's all say hi to Dwight. There you go. Hello, Dwight. All right. Okay, so Sadie loves peanut butter, and so do I. Mark E. Saunders, good to see you here. Glad you can make it. There you go. We got you up there. Hello, Tom and Chet. All right, there you go. Mine would short if there were too many in the same zone. Okay. That's good to know. All right. So I haven't used the PM42 in a long time, but that's what I remember. That's the only time that I remember that any lights came on, is when there was a problem in that district. Okay. All right. So, my goodness, let me put this thing on here. Problem in the red light district. There you go. Don't forget to hit that like button, do the super chat, and all that other good stuff. And I told Sparky that I was going to look for the 1812 Overture, and I forgot to look for it. Okay, and this thing saying the stream current bit rate 479 kilobytes per second is lower than recommended. I don't know if it's Comcast. Is it real, or is it Memorex? Is it Comcast, or is it YouTube? Let's see what Comcast is doing right now on the speed test. So let's go over here and see what they're doing. The download speed looks all right. Let's see what the upload speed looks like. Oh, it's struggling a little bit. Look at that. It drops down. Boom, boom, boom. Get up there. Get up there above 10. Oh, am I going to have to call Comcast? They guarantee that it will be 10 megabytes per second. Would you look at that? It dropped underneath there. Now, let me go to the results. Okay, that's download. Let's go to upload. So there's all the places where it's been screwing up, and it was pretty good for a while. And now look at that. It crapped out on me. So time to call Comcast again. All right. I'm going to make like a baby and head out. Cheerio. I'll see you, Rob. Thanks for stopping by. And it's about time to cut this thing off because Heath is on his live stream now. I don't know what he's doing tonight. Is he doing another build? Or is he doing an unboxing? I'm not sure. I didn't see what he had up on the thing coming up. What is it? Let me see. Raise the roof. The Love Shack build. Oh, yeah, he didn't finish the Love Shack, so he's still working on the Love Shack. So I hope Heath gets the Love Shack going. We're going to hit this end screen thing. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. Thank you very much for all those likes. How many likes do we have here so far? 64 likes. Thank you. All right. 64 likes. I really appreciate that. Good to see you all in here. Thank you for stopping by. We'll see you again next time. Go take a look at Heath. He's trying to finish that Love Shack. He's having a hard time with that thing. I mean, this is the second week that he's working on it. So here we go.
Engineer, where are you headed? Carry me back to Tennessee. Oh, I got a little girl who's been waiting. Promised that she'd marry me. Mr. Can we leave that seat? I'll shovel coal, Lord, to pay my fare.
Oh my goodness, he's going to be on that all-night shingle in the roof.
My little girl waiting for me. Well, the night is dark, and Lord, it's cloudy.
Thanks, Jeff.
I've been traveling that lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see. Want that Lord train to carry me back. Around 7. Oh Lord, they hit Louisville about 9. That poor boy's heart started overheating, sending all of his love on down. For the night is dark and Lord is bright. I've been traveling this lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see. Will that long old train back? Traveling on that lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see me. For that long old train, won't you carry me? Oh, train, won't you carry me home?
Whoa. Good night, everybody. Thank you all for stopping by. We'll see you again next week. All right. Have a good week. Love that smoke. Yes, sir.